All right, AP and Lawson, welcome back to the show. I guess in terms of pre-game scenes, all I really wanted to sort of cover off is obviously there'll be the moment where Ira and Rince are sort of waiting in the green room for their time in front of Wilhelm to start. So, is there any conversation that we need to see between these two? Do they engage in conversation, or do they just stare daggers across the room at each other, given what's happening in their lives?
I don't think Rance is staring daggers at Eora, but he also, let me be really clear here, in and out of character, my match with Lawson last season was the one that made me decide I was not going to join the post-game Blood Bowl 4-way battle. I almost quit the league as a result of that. It was the least fun knowing that a friend intentionally targeted me to remove my players and take me out of the league. So in character, Rents doesn't like Eora and thinks she's a dirty player, but not like Bungo. I mean, Bungo is literally a murderous criminal who's also a racist. Like, he just dislikes Eora because she's status quo manager.
Eora won't even pay attention to Rince unless he says something to her.
Okay,
sounds right.
All right, so the room's very cold, despite not being. Which begs the question to AP: are we doing outdoor match or are we doing underground match for you today?
Outdoors.
Outdoor match. Okay, no worries.
Ira's just happy not to be in the cold of Kislev right now.
Yep. All right. Well, what we'll do then today is we'll go straight to the conversation with Wilhelm. You both end up sitting down in the studio, ready to go with him. You're watching Blood Bowl 7 on Cabal Vision. I'm your host, Wilhelm Wolfsbane. Welcome back, sports fans. You're joining us for the start of the second round of the new season of the Brew Bowl, a Blood Bowl 7 tournament proudly sponsored by Bugman 7X. The fan response to the first round has been exceptional, and we're taking the action up a new notch in round 2, and tonight we're bringing you two teams that have never met before, with two managers who are familiar with one another. First tonight, we have a team that saw their opponents last week score a lucky touchdown in the final minutes of the game, consigning them to a draw. They have returned this week injury-free, hoping to claim their first win in the tournament. The home team tonight is the Warpstone Enslavers. Their opponents had a similar result in round 1, drawing their game against the Iceborne Peak Jarls in a match that saw a lot of player removals from both sides, along with the death of one of their own players. Bringing some new players to the field, including a mercenary, we have the Kislev Outcasts. Now, I'm lucky enough this evening to be joined in the Cabal Vision studio by both of tonight's team managers. For the Warpstone Enslavers, we have Rince Barrel Rider, and for the Kislev Outcasts, we have Ira Eldenkin. Rince, Ira, welcome back to the studio.
Good to be here.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. I'm going to start off with you tonight, Rince. Before we get on to our match, I'd like to ask whether you've had a chance to follow the other Brew Bowl games in round 1 and what you think of the field overall.
Surprisingly, I have observed every match. I think that the Hammerers are a class act and will continue to score quite highly. The Drakes performed unsurprisingly, although they may be at the end of their rope. Not going for more team value, losing such a important member. Will Midi be exposed in her upcoming match and then brutally murdered? Could happen. It could happen. Overall, though, I have to say I'm seeing a lot of disappointment, a lot of fouling. I expect that we'll continue to see the sort of not regulation rules usage that we have in the past.
All right. What about you, Ira? Any standout moments or teams so far in the Brew Bowl?
Nice mix of results, some close games, some big gaps in this season. Surprisingly few draws. I figured there'd be more than just 3. I figured 4 or 5.
2 draws.
But very bloody. Oh, 2. Oh, yeah, 2. For some reason I counted the last one as a draw. Whatever. Very bloody first round. I think we had surprisingly
seven
high
deaths.
death rate, especially compared to last season.
Indeed, I think last season our highest round was 4 deaths, but of course we had twice as many games this season. So now, Rince, last time you faced Ira across the pitch was back in round 3 of last year's season, which was, of course, the star player round. That was your first victory for the year, largely on the back of some amazing running touchdowns by Hackflem's Scuttlespike. This year you have a whole team of Skaven at your disposal. Do you think you can repeat last year's performance?
No.
Very well. What about you, Ira? You've always had a knack for finding exactly the sorts of ring-in players you need to give you an edge in matches. You bought a mercenary tonight. Does he have what it takes to make the difference for the Outcasts?
Our samurai is going to match up well with the blitzer in particular. Of course, we have a rat ogre for rat ogre, and maybe the minotaur will help take care of their rat ogre with his horns. It's going to be a very control-heavy game for us, just trying to make sure they don't get a free lane like Hackflem got quite a few times last year.
All right. Rince, the fans have been watching the Enslavers, and I've heard rumours that one of your line rats, David Ratista, has been spending a lot of time sharpening the claws on his feet. We've never seen much in terms of fouls from your teams. Any chance you're looking to turn that around in the coming games?
No.
And Ira, I hear that your Minotaur, a rare and steady speaker, has been putting in some work on the pads and turning himself into an even stronger wall of muscle for opposing players to break themselves against. Do you think steady speaker's skills are what's going to give you the edge tonight in defense?
It might not come into play tonight, but it should definitely come into play throughout the season. He's really, really good right now.
Now, I'm not sure if either of you had a chance to look at the stadium tonight, but this place is brand new and boasts some of the latest modern conveniences. The seats are heated, the bars are stocked, the place actually has toilets. No more ducking behind the bleachers at half-time for the crowd. Rince, as the home team tonight, you may have an opportunity to seek residency here. Does this sort of stadium fit in with the aesthetic of the Enslavers?
I'm glad you asked, because tonight the Enslavers want to announce our partnership with the Nesting Home Corporation. That's right. With tunnels all throughout the old world and beyond, you too could find yourself in need of home renovation services. We source materials locally everywhere on the planet, even into the war. And we provide mass labor for very cheap. If you find yourself needing a renovation or just an entirely new house built, perhaps at the detriment of your neighbors, contact the Nesting Housing Consortium. They helped build the stadium today.
Maybe we'll see both a new stadium and a new sponsor for the Enslavers tonight.
Could be.
What about you, Ira? You know players, but do you know Stadia? What would you be looking for in a permanent home for the Outcasts?
Well, and
Toilets?
I think particularly fond of the icy fields up in Kislev, so if we can find one of them, I think it'll be a nice little experience for visiting teams.
Okay. Look, I'm getting the wind-up signal from the producers, so it's time to move to last words. Rince Barrel Rider, what do you have to say to the fans and your opponent in tonight's match?
Nuffle has made it clear in his book what he would like to have done. Teams that play along these lines will find no objections from me. Intentional fouling, abuse of briberies of refs, secret weaponry, bombs, wizard spells. These are the tools of people who don't read the rules. Nuffle rarely gets involved, but if you have to taste Nuffle's kiss, you don't want to do it here with me.
Very well. Over to you, Ira. Any final words of wisdom that you can offer us?
I look forward to going 1-0 against Skaven, hopefully 2-0 as I move up the Swiss leaderboard by the end of this.
Fantastic. Well, sports fans, it's high time we got this game underway. Both teams are substantially different from the ones these two managers brought against one another last year, so if you think you know what's going to happen, I'm here to tell you don't know squat. What is going to happen, though, is a messy, bloody game, and you're going to love every minute of it. So sit down, tear off the knob, and let's watch some Blood Bowl. Rince? Oh, no sound from you now, AP. I was waiting for the for the stinger there.
No, I did it correctly at the time where you've been cutting it in.
Yeah, but I'm editing that out though, so the audience won't know that.
I did it correctly, and I'll do it correctly every single time from now on, James. Just
no worries. I'll pre-record my opening line.
You'll never hear it again on camera or on video. The world has healed.
All right, we are down in TTS. So as the home team, Arthur, I'm going to invite you to make the opening corporate roll to see how your finances have done this week.
Sure, I have a 0.
It's a 9, which means that you may either take, at the end of the game, you may choose a +2 to find a sponsor or an additional 10,000 copper for this week's game. Lawson, why don't you roll your corporate?
I am also a 0 for corporate.
We get a 10.
10.
That gives you the +4 bonus to find a sponsor or D3 times 10,000. All right. AP, now, before I talk about promotion, I want to talk about the rules of this luxury stadium. So the way it works is at the start of each drive after the first, you effectively make a new D3 roll for fan factor. If your D3 roll for fan factor exceeds the roll you made at the start of the game, then you gain an extra re-roll for that drive only. And you do that at the start of every new drive. So in actuality, you want to try and roll low for the initial fan factor because it improves the chance you'll roll above that in future drives. With that being said, I checked the rules that I wrote, and it does say that the promotion roll to bring in fans is a compulsory roll. So, AP, make me a promotion roll, please. Fantastic. So no change to your base fan factor. In fact, why don't you roll the D3 for fan factor now while you're near the dice tray? Excellent. So you up to 2 fan factor, and you can put.
I like how you think that that's excellent.
You can put that.
I mean, I understand with your complicated
rules.
additional reroll, sure, but also it would have been nice to have aced both of those.
That's true. You can put one.
Could have lived without the reroll.
You can put 1 into 2 a play. Over to you, Lawson. You can roll your promotion roll.
Mine is at a -1.
Okay, you're also rolling a normal D3, so please roll said D3.
2.
Okay, so it's a relatively shy turnout to the game, but you can put that into 2 a play now.
All right, gotta accept my journeyman.
I gotta check for Wandering
I gotta
Apothecary.
wait for you to do inducements.
Yep.
On a 3+.
Yes, so you have that Wandering Apothecary too, which I can actually get out of the inducements. Wandering Apothecary. Okay, put him over by your. There he is. All right, so
I'm assuming I don't get that 100K in petty cash because it's the die roll, right?
That's right. It doesn't count
Okay,
towards
so I
the.
just gotta add the mercenary, and I'll be good.
So I did actually. The mercenary should be in the list.
Yes,
he has
I saw it earlier.
Okay, good. Okay, so now I need a training roll from UAP to see how well the team is trained.
Checking to make sure that's not the one that I put my skills into. How about a 9?
9. Okay, that means it's no loners, no pros.
Okay.
And Lawson for you.
All right, I'm rolling at a +2 here. 10. So
10. Yeah, 1 player can be pro. Who would like to be pro? Do me a favor. Could you just right click on this guy and refresh base info so his number changes?
All right.
That's your journeyman, although he doesn't have loner because of your trait.
I'll give it to I'll go to my thrower.
Okay. So I'll put that in. Okay, should we update the base info now?
Maybe I'll remember it this time.
All right. AP, I would like a D6 for the weather from you, please.
Roll a 3.
Okay, it's a 4. And Lawson?
And it does not matter
No,
what
it's
I roll.
gonna be
How about you roll 3?
Yeah, it's going to be nice weather to start the game. Is that what Tour play's picked. It is nice weather. There we go.
Does tour play do it automatically?
It does, but you can now in tour play you can change the weather. So I mean, not that it applies any rules, but if you're interested in what the weather was during a game, you can change it and also indicate when it changes during because of a kickoff event. All right, so let's just see. We'll have AP pick the coin and Lawson flip the coin.
I'll take heads.
It's heads. So AP kicking or receiving in the first half.
I will kick in the first half.
Okay. So you're setting up. Lawson needs to get one person off the field.
The journeyman gets an executive seat for this match. If things go well for me.
Well, they are very nice seats, of course. Heated. Brand new.
Now that's for the stands. We're on the bleachers are still just the wooden things.
We're ready to go.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it this way. Where's your gutter runner in the back? No, it's your thrower. Gutter runner's over here. Okay.
Dawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Rat. You need one more person on the line of scrimmage.
Oh yeah, I do. I'll just put you in the middle up here.
Okay. All happy with that?
All good.
AP, where do you want to put that ball?
Right here.
All right. Give us a deviate roll. 6 to 7 is going to be back over you. It's going to land on the Gravemaker. So it will
That's
be
bad for me, right?
It'll be a touchback.
Yeah.
Yep, but you still roll the 2d6 for the kickoff event.
I mean, technically, if he rolls perfect weather, it could scatter back on.
No, it's already scattered off.
Wow.
Okay, solid defense, which means that AP, knowing that Lawson's going to get the ball, you may choose to reset up your team in any way you like, which is still legal.
No, I'm good.
Okay, Lawson, who do you want to get the ball to? The Minotaur. All right, Lawson, you may hit start play on tour play and start your first turn.
All right. I'm gonna try and move the rat ogre before anyone else.
You can move.
Okay. 2, 4. Let's go 5 to there. Um, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go there. I'm going to declare a blitz with the Minotaur,
Okay, 2+.
targeting the rat ogre.
Good start.
I will. I should have gave pro to him actually. Now think about it. Oh, we need to roll the D3 for the drive, right?
No, it's only at the start of the second and subsequent drives.
Okay. Then I will use my reroll for the half on this one.
Okay, so you're going to roll 4+ loner first?
Might as well.
No.
No.
He
Okay.
is still. Unfortunately, I can't give him the animal savagery thing without removing the ball from him, so we just know he's staying there yelling at the clouds.
Let's kind of create a line here. Four. 1, 2. Okay. Turnover.
All right. You will either you'll need to end turn or AP will need to start turn. There we go.
I just hit end turn.
Cool. You're up, AP.
Not great. Sir is 7 as well.
Just
Ah,
know I'm
dang,
not
that
passing the
Minotaur's
ball because
really
it'll be an
tough.
automatic fumble.
I don't really have a lot of options to hit the Minotaur this turn. Just deeply unfortunate.
Now, hopefully, you won't have many options to hit him ever.
You sound like right now.
Being honest.
This is the sort of banter the audience came for.
How strong is Stress Faragor?
All these players are 3 except for the big guys.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't have the 1 strength nobblers this time.
I mean, it's looking like I'm going to have to destroy Tress just to get somebody up against the Minotaur, but that still leaves a loose Minotaur with the ball and a
Want
blitzable.
to get someone next to the Minotaur right now?
Honestly, I'd love to just fucking destroy this Minotaur, but it's looking increasingly difficult. If
I can't believe you're targeting my players.
The one carrying the ball. Do you see
can
me
just knock him
fouling
down.
him
You don't
right
have to
now?
destroy
Just
him.
Destroy. Delete. I want that model removed from Tabletop Simulator.
I don't think the gutter runner is going to do you much.
I mean, if you can get a player into the square behind him, one of those 3, at least when he blocks them, he has to follow up because he's got frenzy, so he runs the ball back further back down the field just to block them.
Yeah, that doesn't work for me very well either.
Okay. Yeah, you still die in the process.
Yeah. I'm wondering if my best move is to just not move at all. To just maintain a wide field and force you to use your blitz if you want to go forward and then react from there. James, thoughts on that particular play?
It's a play. I've done it myself. I have certainly in 7s when the opponent's not got any players against me when they've got the ball, let them come to me, and because they only get the 1 blitz, it just means the ball. Look, you've got very limited chances to capture the ball. It is right now. You're not going to get it off the ball carrier at the moment.
We'll end my turn.
Reposition the safeties.
Sorry, the back. So it's Lawson. You want to start your turn?
I did, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Let's declare the blitz with the Minotaur.
Okay, you can blitz now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Declare gash to move. So 4+.
That's good. Yep. I love the idea of caging around Minotaur.
It's more or less what's happening right now.
Make this difficult for you. Turn over.
You're right. You have made it difficult for me.
And your rat ogre also has frenzy, so if you get a push, then you'll have to be marked up.
Yeah. 4, and then I'm going to have. It's a 2-die block for Ratista.
It's a 2 dice. Yep, that's right.
Yes.
Okay, let's start there. I'll use a reroll.
Okay.
That's why you got 2 of them.
Yep.
We're getting started on this shit, huh?
Yep.
I'm assuming you're pushing him.
I don't know at this point. I'll push him in and follow. Thrower will go here.
Yep.
And then Gravemaker, Animal Savagery to block on Gash.
Okay, so 2+ animal savagery. No.
Give
You
me
wanna
a
use that
second
other
to figure out
reroll?
whether but he has Loner, so
Yeah, it's a 4+.
it's more or less just throwing.
If you punch your dude down, it'll only be a 1-die block then.
Yep.
And then if you get a push, then you're into a 2-die down.
That's right.
Yeah, let's just use the other one. This has been an incredible
So
series of dropping the ball on myself and then 2 rerolls needed in
All
order
right.
to make this happen.
So this is loner reroll. Like it's good, so you can reroll animal savagery now.
Great.
Okay, now you can do your 2 dice block.
Well, you got your 6s out of the way, so
Oh, that is
there's your push.
that's the worst possible result because he has to go there. So you have to follow up, which
Unless you
means
want to take the player down.
it's going to be a 2 dice down now. Stupid Red Ogre's too big to fit in the middle. Ah, okay, there you go, Lawson. Which one do you want?
I'll take the PAL.
Okay, so where do you want to knock him to, AP?
I think to the outside.
Okay, and you have to follow up. Thanks to
I know
Frenzy.
I have to follow up. It's such a great honor to follow up on that.
But you get
What's wrong with this square or something?
You do get number roll though. Since the Red Ogre's got such a huge collision. With that is through with even without mighty blows. You can roll +1 on the injury.
My big guys are 9+.
Oh,
Now he's dead.
He's killed the Red Ogre. Okay, so Lawson.
Just give me a second, okay? This is really. This is a fucking insane drive. Let's just start there.
Okay. So Lawson, if you could record a 12 injury on the Red Ogre.
Injury.
Do you want to mark a casualty?
You need to mark a casualty for your
the Gravemaker.
The Gravemaker, yes.
Okay. Okay, I haven't blitzed yet, and I still got movement to throw down. Huh?
I don't think you're gonna get a 2-die block on Steady Speaker with any of your blitzes.
No.
I'm not worried about that particular problem. Don Michaels will go here, and then Bulk Hogan will block into Tris Faragor. That's 2 die
block
again.
or blitz. Block or blitz.
Block.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
I don't need to.
No.
blitz.
I was wondering if you wanted to keep moving after you do the action. That's all. So.
Nope.
No. So 2 dice, yes. That's a real push fest today.
I will. Where? I honestly don't know if it makes a difference where I push. I feel like if I push him,
marking bulk either way.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I think
And
if
you're
I
out of
push
rerolls.
him here, it just cuts off the number of places the Minotaur can run to. Not that he's going to run, but
Yep.
I will not follow up.
Okay.
The goal for the Minotaur is to run through you, so
Yes, I understand that.
Wish I had a guy with guard right now. That'd be really good.
So I
Do
think
I
it's
want to
this.
throw a 1 die block? Is a real fucking question right now.
I mean, normally I would say no, but it is Ratty Savage the Machismo Rat, so I'm tempted to say, oh yeah, when it comes to should you throw a block with him.
I mean, the alternative would be to dodge out and set up in the backfield to slow down the Minotaur, right?
It's going to be hard to dodge out to the backfield, though. It's going to be a lot of tougher dodges with no
My
dodge.
backfield, not
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah,
back here. I want to pull him.
yeah, be a safety
back
basically.
here.
Yep.
Yes. I mean, I don't have a safety, and I'm probably going to lose 1 or 2 guys in the upcoming. I think that if you want a piece of Ratty Savage, you're going to have to come for him. I will end my turn. Unsure play.
Okay.
Well, fucking Jesus Christ. So stressful.
Okay, let me think now.
Sorry,
My
Anthony.
turn to do the thinking.
Yep.
You know, sometimes on this show, people just have very fast, really easy rounds, right? And our first 2 rounds here have just been like, what the fuck?
I mean, part of that is me putting the ball into the hands of a Minotaur.
I mean, that's a solid play, though. It's going to be really difficult to get it off this fucking Minotaur, especially once you pummel the shit out of my Rat Ogre. I mean, honestly, your Rat Ogre being dead is good for me in the long term. But the fact is
also
that I'm
yours.
probably going to lose my Rat Ogre to an injury right here.
My first thought is to move my thrower here and get a 1 die with the block mercenary to try and free up the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Actually, I will go ahead and do that and make the 2+ check with the mercenary. Got it.
Follow up. Yep. Armor roll.
It's the square, I tell you.
Oh, it's through. Okay. Injury on the Rat Ogre.
I don't have the mighty blow.
He's just stunned.
Okay. So these 2 are moved. I'm probably just gonna have Narvas here. Let's go Triss and declare a blitz with the Minotaur onto Don Michaels.
Okay.
Hope I don't roll another 1.
He's good.
All right, so I am
3
6
dice.
to 2, so I get 3 die.
Yeah. Well, 5 to 2. Oh, 6. We got horns. You got horns. Yeah.
He's got dodge, right?
He does. Yeah. But you've got block.
It's not entirely bad for me because it's still a 3 die block.
Yeah.
And I get an extra move out of it.
Yeah.
Got the double stumble, or I can just take the both down here.
Okay. Armor roll.
Yeah. Is it 8+?
Yep. Not enough.
All right.
So you've used
it's just
3. You've used
these
3
2 on
so
the
far.
ends.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not going to try and dodge out.
Okay.
It's a 5+ dodge anywhere I go.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely not doing that right now. These are all 3 strengths, so I can't get a 1 die. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Turn over. I got most of your guys marked.
Don Michaels stands up. And I think is gonna get up and get down over here. Andrew the Large is gonna 2 die block on Narvas.
Yes.
Try to clear a little space. I'll push back here, and I will not follow up. Ratista. Hold on. I
Be a one
want
die.
to end up blocking with Bulk Hogan onto Iron.
So right
So
now, your strength 3, 4, 5 versus strength 6. So an extra
So if I
player.
Move him
bring
here, it'll
another
be
guy.
6 to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get 1 die. Great.
Yeah.
It'll be 1 die. You could try to knock Triss away and have Ratista get 2 die. But that'd be a 1 die block, but you do have block.
Would it be a 1 die block?
So
I'm also marked by the Minotaur.
No,
right?
because the Minotaur's also marked by those two, so he hasn't.
There's no assists.
So it'll be a 1 dice block from Bulk Hogan onto Triss Ferrigor, and all you need to push.
To force eventually a 2 die block from Ratista.
Yeah,
As long as you don't
it'd be a 2
roll a player
plus.
down, then you'll get a 2 die.
Exactly.
It's like what I did against the Rat Ogre.
I don't know the mathematics of this, but
so the only result which would mean that you fail would be player down, because if you get both down, he goes down, you don't. Pushes him back, and a defender stumbles or that will knock him back anyway. So basically, it's a 2 plus to get rid of him on 1 dice.
We will try Bulk Hogan on Triss Ferrigor.
Okay.
1 die.
Okay, that's what you wanted. So just push him back and don't follow.
Push him back to the middle, no follow up.
And now
Claire blitz with Ratista.
Yep.
With a sacred 2 die block.
Okay, so you can knock a Minotaur down there or there.
I think I want to just keep jamming up the middle, so above.
Okay, following up.
It's a great question.
You stood up the gutter on.
Ball's about to be loose.
Yeah.
It's going to be going somewhere around the Minotaur.
Yeah.
So it feels like I'm going to move laterally anyway at some point, probably. So I will say yes, I will follow.
Okay, so now make the armor roll.
9 plus.
Nope. Okay, roll the D8, see where the ball goes. 3, so it's going to land directly behind him. So you have moved, you were there. So 1, 2, 3, you've still got however much movement left. You've got 4 movement left.
Yep.
And then a Ratty Savage block on Jen Bearbane.
That's both down.
We'll take both down. I mean.
Okay, make an armor roll onto Bearbane first. Bearbane. That is through armor, so injury. Just stunned, and then Thorsten, roll it on Ratty Savage. That's not through armor, but it is a turnover.
And then Rat Ogre flips over.
Yeah.
Well.
So Lawson, start your turn in to a play.
This field looks real fucking crazy right now. Oh, you just ended your turn.
Okay,
that's fine.
What you can do is
just
you can
don't do anything.
Lawson, you can click on your turn 4 to take back control. There you go.
All right.
Yes, you did it.
All right. Turn.
So just 4. For the folks at home, Lawson spent 6.5 minutes, and I've spent 15.
It normally goes the other way around. Trust me.
That's because his side of the board is like I pick up the ball and I charge forward, and my side of the board is Jesus. I'm so fucked. This isn't a blitz, right? You're moving.
No, I'm just moving.
Okay,
I am not.
But you move through the Minotaur area, right? Or this area.
Yeah,
just making sure
I don't have to dodge because he's down.
Yes, I was just making sure you weren't like charging past Bulk Hogan for no reason, inviting pain.
So I will be 6 to 4. I want to do that. Two, three, four. I mean, it's not going to do that. All right, I'm going to declare a blitz with Steady Speaker
Okay.
onto Bulk Hogan.
Unchanneled Fury. He's good. That'll be
All
at
right,
2 dice, I believe.
dice.
Yep.
6 to 4. Pow. And follow.
Armor. Not enough.
Good one to break, but I didn't do it. The Rat Ogre could potentially stand up next turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna try to pick up the ball.
Right, 3+. No,
Nope.
not short hands, no. So it's a fun.
He's got safe pair of hands, whatever he has that for.
Yeah. Okay. So D8, see where the ball goes. 6. Okay.
6.
So AP, do me a favor. Just click on your turn 4 on tool play to get it back to your turn 4 again.
Okay.
Cool. And you're up.
Sure. I'm up. Whatever that means.
I mean, right now it doesn't look like I'm going to score on my kickoff receive, so that's a good thing for you.
You got 2 turns to make it happen, and the ball is pretty far forward.
The ball is on the ground in a giant slog of both of our players.
All right, audience. The miracle play here is the gutter runner dodges out, somehow runs around, and picks the ball up, and then dodges out again and starts bringing it downfield. If you want to know what my mind is,
1,
It'd be a
2,
4+
3,
pickup.
4, 5, 6, 7. It would be a 4+ pickup, and then a 2+ dodge out. And then you can get to there without going for it.
What an insane play.
Do you want to do something like stand at the Rat Ogre first before you do insane plays?
Maybe, but I'm also thinking about this guy right here. If Ratty Savage isn't in the way, I can get to the ball quicker, right?
Yep.
Only 5
Correct.
spaces.
It would still be a 4+ pickup with the current positioning of my players.
I agree with you that is true.
And you'd be making multiple 2+ dodges.
I'd be making
2.
At least 2, surely.
Well, if you make more than 2, you did it wrong.
I guess let's start by getting Bulk Hogan up. So at the very least, this Minotaur isn't going anywhere quickly. I guess the Gravemaker is blitzing on Hirose Kenshin.
2+ to do it.
Animal Savagery.
Okay, so he still blitzes. He just knocks Andrew the Large down in the process.
Unless
Hey,
I
Narvos
use
is
my
free.
coach reroll.
Unless you use coach roll, yes.
Are you? Whoa! People are already knocking this guy over. Jesus!
No, I put it back. I put it back. Settle down.
Calm down. I'm just deciding if I want to use my last possible reroll at this insane moment. What's happening here? What's happening before my very eyes? Betrayed by my players. How important is this to have Andre up rather than the Gravemaker? I don't know that Andre's getting a lot done right now except being the Gravemaker's beat stick.
I mean, he's technically marking Narvos.
I will let Andre go down to go after
Okay.
Heroes.
Okay.
I have to check injury on him. Armor break.
Armor break on him first. Yep.
Let's roll low.
Okay. No, yeah. That's 7 + 1 for mighty blows through. So you make an injury with no +1.
Great.
He's at least stunned.
So he's KO'd. And then now you can make your 2 dice block on the lineman.
Wait, can I apothecary this somehow?
You can use the
You can use the apothecary to make him stunned.
Yeah.
That is not helpful. I mean, I would only get him back in round 6, right? That would
Yes.
not be very useful.
He would still miss your next turn.
All right, so I'm looking 2 die block on Kenshin.
Yep.
Don't roll player downs.
How about how?
That was a rollover.
I'll throw him here.
All right.
And then
Do I
roll.
wanna-
roll.
I have
You have to
movement.
roll armor.
armor.
That is through with the +1, so it's going to be regular injury roll. He is also dead.
Wow.
So
Savage. The great baker.
can you record a death for that mercenary? Was it an option in there for you, Lawson?
Injury, Hirose 12. Yep.
There you go. He disappears as number nothing. Okay.
Number 91, Hirose Kenshin. You
you
got
s-
2 more movement with the
Yeah,
rat.
you can still move.
Mm-hmm. I will square him up here. He's savage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Okay.
Here comes the
Don
power play.
Michaels
2+.
dodging out.
Dodge reroll.
Okay. Coach. He's
He's got the
He
dodge
has
skill.
dodge,
Yep.
Yeah, dodge. Sure.
and I don't have tackle.
Okay. So you good there?
You don't have your dodge skill reroll anymore.
4, 5.
4
Good
plus pick up. Okay, he's got the ball.
Got it.
Go and reset the ball for me, please.
She's got the ball. Don
So-
Michaels is a female
Okay,
Skaven.
sorry.
They exist.
No more 2
Okay,
plus.
dodging
dodge.
out again.
It's good. 6, 7, 8.
9. Okay, before I decide to do any go for it, let's look at what's on the field and any potential pursuers. It's
Narvas
it
needs 1
is-
go for it,
yeah.
regardless of if
And-
you're here or here.
Every go for
You
it I
it's out of you, go
use.
for it too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, even if you go for it to there, he could still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, still go for it.
It's 8 movement to get to here, so you can't get away from me, but you can make me roll 2 pluses
Yeah.
to get to you. And all your other players are
Do
marked.
you have
so
to
they
do
would
that
dodge out.
now, where I'm standing right now?
Yes, he has to roll
I
1.
need
He
to
has to
make
roll 1,
1
2
go for it
plus.
to block you now. Even if you make 2 go for it, I would still need to roll 2 go for it.
Right, so and only if you went to the sideline, and then if he did manage to get to you and push you, he
he
can push
just
you off.
push me off.
Yeah.
It's not a good plan. All right, let's assume he gets to me and he fails.
Yeah.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
You can score from there.
Yeah, easily.
I can score from there.
It's 6 between the lines, so yeah, you're on 8 away.
Okay.
So the only advantage of pushing it twice to here is that he has to block you from there, which means that if all he does is push you, pushes you closer to the line. If you where you are right now, and he blocks you from there, he can push you back to one of these squares and then lock you in basically. But you've got plenty of stuff to blitz with though as well.
Is there an alternative play where leaves his guard post and moves somewhere else in order to cut off both Triss and Narvos from getting an easy block?
Well, Triss probably can't get an easy block without having to go around the rat ogre, which is difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, Triss,
no.
I'm not even considering Triss.
Yeah,
getting
so
there.
so having
I'm
Triple
wondering
H
if
move
I
up.
put myself here right?
Or even just
I'm-
mark him.
You could just go literally right here. Because even if I dodge away, I would have to
To be a
Go around.
4 plus dodge,
be a
4 plus
4+
dodge.
this way.
Yeah.
I have to make double dodge to get to you.
Yeah.
Get away from you.
What do I need in order to dodge out here?
3 plus.
3?
3+, you only have the coach reroll.
I can literally feel fucking
You
blood
gotta-
in my goddamn veins.
2 and 3 chance.
Yeah, let's do it. I will
Okay.
initiate this
3 plus.
increasingly chaotic, insane
Okay, you're good.
plan.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will block with the other guy I have in mind. That got it.
This is the best I could do, guys. I will end my turn
Okay.
on this crazy fucking play.
Cool.
Turn 5 for me. And we are correct on tour play now.
Yes.
Alrighty then. This is the only way I think this will work for me. Is do I want to? I don't think it matters because you can only get 1 assist regardless. Okay, I will block with Steady Speaker on Ratista.
Okay. Animal Savagery. It's good. 2 plus. Sorry, Unchanneled Fury, not Animal Savagery. Got him. Okay, armor.
Is it 8+ on the lineman?
That is through, so you get +1 on the injury from Mighty Blow. Just a stun.
All right. All right, I'm gonna blitz with Bearbane.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it to hit.
Yep. It's good. 2 dice.
Oof. Ugh. Well, I can do this. There's no easy way to do this. Why is the thrower 3 strength? I mean, it's the best play I got, I think. I'll do Soulbreaker onto the thrower. That does not help. I think it makes things worse. So I'm going to push him here instead. Where am I? There's no good way to do this now. Okay. There's no way better to do this. It was better before that.
No tense, audience.
That's a prehensile tail as well. 4, 5, 6. This doesn't matter because you can still dodge.
I
this
just
one.
realized I've been muted.
Oh.
I said, James,
Yes.
you want to help me fill this dead hair here with some commentary? How do you feel this is going? I wouldn't want Spoon to think he's the only one who can commentate matches.
Oh, look,
around here.
I'm enjoying the tension. You know, it's the real power plays going on here.
You know,
Good.
last
Prehensile
season
tail
I
makes it
wasn't.
so much harder.
Yes, thank you. Last season I was not inclined to do crazy, huge plays like this so much with running the ball and putting myself in a lot of risk, and I decided to just let go this season and trust in Nuffle in and out of character.
Rats die.
And as a result, I have a defense like Swiss cheese. There's
This is
holes,
the-
but if you go through them, you get stuck.
Only way I can make it a 3+ dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4+.
Yep.
Oh my god.
3
5.
plus.
It's a 3+.
He's good.
6. I really don't have to go for it. Because if you dodge to any of these squares, the best way to do it would be to dodge to one of these 3, and you still have to roll. Anyway. I don't think there's a reason to do any more. And if I could go here, then you dodge here. And you're only dodging out of 1 tackle zone. So there's no way I can get you to dodge into 2 tackle zones.
No. Keep in mind as well that he could have the Ready Savage block your thrower with 2 dice and then have the Gravemaker blitz one of them.
I am also aware of that. I think I'm going to end his movement there and have Deadblight block Ratty. 2 down.
2 down.
Just
what do you want to do, AP?
it was just about Dave Bautista. Should he be turned over? Or was that this
No,
turn?
I just knocked him down this turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want the both down or the push?
So this is his thrower
For Ratty
blocking
Savage
Ratty
and
Savage.
my thrower. Actually, I'm going to use my pro reroll on the both down.
Okay.
So
Okay, it does go off. So you can roll the both down.
So I got a push and
Both down.
both down.
So
I'm glad it wasn't a skull.
So either they both go down AP or he pushes Ratty Savage.
If I select push, he selects where I get pushed to?
Yes, right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let me think about that. If I do both down, the Rat Ogre is free.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Only problem
And
with
if
the
I
Rat
do push, he could stay still and also push me like right here or something.
Yeah, that's right.
My goal here was to make sure you couldn't move Ratty in with your block to get next to him. You'd have to make some other move to get him there.
Yeah.
So
The
I
guy
think
next.
letting you push me is the better play here, right? James, thoughts?
In theory.
Look, I want to avoid coaching too much in player versus player games.
Very well,
So,
very well. What is
If you go
your
both down, I'm
armor
making
value?
an armor roll on you as well.
Yes,
And you want
that
him.
is a problem. Yeah, but his armor value is higher than mine. That
By 1.
isn't. That's it's not good.
He's
I'll take the push.
Okay, no worries.
All right. So
Predictable.
now I just have to hope you roll a 1 on animal savagery.
Now you've decided I would have taken them both down, just for the record.
Now that I've decided. Perfect.
In theory, if you make the armor roll, you can just stand Ratty up and get him next to the Gravemaker for the animal savagery. Now you have to find another way to get someone next to him just in case you roll that 1.
Yeah, but it rolling 1 won't end the turn. It'll just mean he's making. It just means making a 3+
Just lose your
dodge,
blitz.
not a 2+ dodge. Yeah.
That is the end of my turn, and I will hit end turn.
Okay. AP.
I'm still 8 minutes behind AP after all that. I think this one's really simple for him, though.
I mean, it's a question of whether I want to try to make 2 dodge rolls or go for the blitz.
Yeah, I mean, if you go for the blitz, you don't lose your turn. If you go for the blitz and roll a 1, you don't lose your turn.
Yeah.
So you still.
I mean,
make
there's
dodge
no
rolls.
question. You should go for the blitz regardless.
Animal savagery blitz.
See?
I will coach
It worked
reroll
out.
that.
You get a coach for all it? Okay.
I made him use the coach reroll.
Okay.
All right, triple skull right here.
That's gonna be double. It's gonna be 2 dice,
Double.
not true.
Yeah,
Not true
double
dice.
skull. I'm sticking a Minotaur.
Yeah, all you needed. Just push him over there.
Push him over
He's-
there.
And
Got frenzy,
You
so
got to keep going. 2 more dice.
still a chance for the double skull.
Oh, and it is. It's a both down, which ends the turn regardless.
That's
And
fine.
you don't have any more rerolls.
That's fine. I think it's going to be pretty hard for you to score.
I mean, you're not scoring. That's the only thing that
Yeah.
matters to me.
Well, you don't know that I won't score.
Okay,
Alright.
so who rolled that? Okay,
through your Rat
so
Ogre.
you're through the Rat Ogre's armor, and the
That
Rat
was
Ogre
Lawson. Yeah.
is stunned. You roll armor on Trisferagor.
9+, and you got mighty blow.
Not enough. Okay, But it does turn over to Lawson's final turn of the half.
And Batista turns over,
It
correct?
does turn over, yes.
Yes.
There we go.
Let's go Bearbane into Don Michaels.
Start your turn into a play.
Oh. Not really.
What are you thinking? This
That
motherfucker's like,
makes
you're not
things a
going to be
little
able
more
to score. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You think so?
I mean, I
What are you
don't think
thinking of
you're going to
doing?
be able to score. I'm going to push you here. Going to block Bulk Hogan. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that yet.
Hmm.
I mean, even with we got an assist each way, so it's still 2 die for Real
Yeah.
Wentz. Now that he's not be able to throw a touchdown to anyone anyway.
Oh, there it goes.
I will not follow up.
Okay, armor.
It's 8+ for the gutter runner, or is it 7?
8+.
Oof,
Not
I wish
enough.
it was 7.
D8 to the ball
All right.
goes. 8, so it goes to there.
All right, well. The backup plan was to have Farragor blitz too, so. I was going to get him down some point, I hoped. Or at least push him too far away to get in. Farragor will stand for 5. I will do Steady Speaker first.
He's good.
I'm going to declare the blitz, even though I don't have to.
Armor. No.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well mark the ball twice. Narvas into Triple H.
Yep, 2 dice.
It's not Triple H, guys. It's
All right, I will go this way and follow up.
That is through armor. Injury. He is badly hurt.
Oof, thank God.
Apothecary.
Now you can use your apothecaries.
Yeah. So it's a bit different. I mean, so much like apothecaries work a bit differently in
It still
Sevens.
gives me a casualty, though.
It does, yeah. So you record the casualty first.
Okay.
Just
so
want to
I
make sure I
need
have
to
the right
do-
player.
Oh, I don't do anything. Okay.
You roll. So you roll a 4. You
not
roll.
yet.
It's a 4+. The apothecary to work.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So
Yep.
instead, he's moved to the reserves box. He's still off the field, but he is not out of the game.
Okay.
A little more forgiving than the apothecary in 11s, where that could turn into a death.
That was one of my 2 apothecaries.
Yep.
Now, do I mark that in tour play somehow?
No, because no injury was caused. So he still gets the casualty, but there's no injury
Okay.
caused.
Do I want to make the 1 die block? I don't think so.
With whom?
So
Didn't you already block?
No, she
with
blocked.
that
yeah,
guy?
Real
She-
Wentz did already block.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I forgot. I didn't follow up, so I forgot. Okay,
Yeah.
that is everyone. End turn.
All right.
And turn.
Cool.
You're ending it?
Just,
That's a half.
just taking a knee. No worries.
Yep.
I
All
thought
right.
you were gonna move some guys in to hit Real Wentz.
Okay. So let's give
I could, but it would just be a dick move at this point.
That's
reroll
the
markers
fastest
back.
that's ever popped up for me.
So AP, roll me a D3. Roll a 2 or higher, you get an extra reroll. You do. Only for this drive though. And you need to roll 3. Lawson, no.
Yeah.
Okay, so reserve players can come in now. AP, you've got a character player to try and wake up in the KO box, and with a
And that
large
is
4+.
D6.
D6. He's up.
So you do have a man advantage on me.
So, and Lawson is kicking to AP this time. But before we do that, of course, we'll start off with AP. Goblin runs into your locker room. Although there is, like, you can see just outside the locker room door is an orc standing by just in case, because there's been some threats made to goblins recently, unfair threats, and so they do have an orc bodyguard standing nearby. But the goblin comes your way. Mr. Barrel Rider, how do you feel the match is going so far?
Are you Meek or Mike?
I'm Meek.
Meek. Great to meet you. I've seen a lot of your interviews. It's hard out here for a working man, huh? How's this match going so far? Extremely stressful. High blood pressure, insane performance, but my team is holding up extremely well, given the fact that our enemy is larger, more brutal. But I think it cannot be said that they are more savage than us.
You've killed a rat ogre and the oh whoops, what have I done there? My bad. I just clicked on the wrong thing in what have I done? Zoom. Back to this. Sorry, I somehow a button press managed to convert Zoom to a different screen. Not Zoom, sorry, OBS. So you killed a rat ogre and one of the mercenary. I mean, that could give you an advantage going into the second half, and you're getting the ball.
That's true, but the enemy is aware of our tactics and has shown that they are unrelenting in their pursuit of our ball.
Okay, well, good luck, Mr. Barrel Rider.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, over in the Outcasts camp, in comes Reek, Meek's brother, twin brother, in fact. Excuse me. I have questions.
Yes.
How's the game going from your point of view?
It's a bit rough. Losing two players is. Oh, you already did that. Losing two players is never a great time. But I think right now we are in a position that we might end up seeing the first 0-all draw in the Brew Bowl.
You have no problem knocking his players down, but you don't want to seem to put in the boot.
Just haven't had the opportunity. We've had to focus more on the guys standing up than the guys on the ground.
Okay, well, sorry about your rat ogre.
It's fine.
Okay, well, I guess good luck. And off Reek scampers. And now we'll go back to DTS because Lawson is set up to kick, which means AP needs to set up to receive. After he squandered that touch opportunity by listening to Lawson and I.
I didn't say anything.
I am so sorry.
I intentionally didn't say anything.
I listened to the interviews. Jesus. My bad. Okay.
All right, Lawson, where are you kicking the ball to?
I don't think I can deviate from here, so let's kick it right at the Gravemaker.
All right, deviate roll. Oh, it comes back quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's there. 2d6 for the kickoff table.
I will take an officious ref, please.
That is cheering fans. So D6 for you, Arthur.
Neither of us have cheerleaders.
Yep. D6 for you, Lawson. It's equal, so nobody gets a prayer. That's it. And then D8, see where the ball bounces to.
8, 1, and 2 is off the pitch. It's a 5.
5, okay. AP,
right, come at me.
If you could hit start turn, please, in tour play, please, AP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you're up.
We've done so.
Come
See, the thing is,
ateth me.
I haven't done this in sevens.
Is that what, caging?
Yeah, caging while also throwing.
Well, okay.
Here. I want to go here.
So your plan's to throw it back to the gutter runner? Or no?
It is to throw it back to the gutter, I think.
Then why'd you leave? I guess you left him there for the animal savagery.
7, I did indeed do so. I'm going to declare a pass with.
Pass or a handoff?
I want to pass. I
Okay,
want to get a
nice.
completion on record.
Cool. No worries. All right. So 3+ pickup. He's got it. Okay.
Okay.
2+
passing
with a
to
reroll.
Don Michaels.
Oops.
That's the wrong player.
Okay. Yep. So that is a success. So he's thrown the pass. So it's going to be a 2+ catch.
Without a reroll.
Okay. So the ball has been thrown. So please record a completion for.
Completion. Okay.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Yeah, you can get to the line.
Go for it.
I'm not sure
blitz.
I'd want to. Not sure I want to get to the line. So Lawson, I just want to run this by you, James. Lawson tells me I can declare a blitz.
And not throw it.
And
That's
then-
right. Not throw an
I've
actual
done it earlier
block.
this game.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, I'm just
already.
making. Hey, I'm making sure. Okay. I don't want some guy on the YouTube comments to savage me for my illegal plays.
Yeah. Hey, the only person so far this season who savaged me for my mistakes is Lawson.
Oh, Lawson shows up in my DMs and is like, "You could have done this play. In fact, this is the statistically better play."
I don't do it like that.
Yeah, yes, you do. It's exactly like that, word for word. I will declare such a blitz.
Okay. 2+ animal savagery.
Animal savagery.
He's good.
I'll just get you to here.
You've already moved
He
him.
already moved. He moved.
Oh,
through.
did I? Yes, that is correct.
He's
Alright,
in front
so
of the
I
line,
guess-
so I assume you did,
I
unless he
guess
was
I'm
set up
done.
illegally.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
All right.
Doesn't change my move though. So
Okay.
end turn.
Okay. Lawson.
I have a gutter runner with the ball for like the first significant event in a cage.
Let's see.
All I got to do now is survive one round and force a hole, and it's a score. So of course, it's just gonna get absolutely fucking wacky and bizarre from here.
1, 2,
Here comes the rain.
4.
My God, is he assembling a counter cage with a steel chair?
I mean, he's got the play disadvantage, unfortunately, for him. But
All right. I'm gonna blitz with steady speaker.
okay. He's good.
Into the rat ogre.
1 dice.
2 dice.
Why?
Horns.
Oh, it's the horse right here. My bad.
I'm tempted to take the push just so I can potentially mark.
So you can cage dive.
Come on,
Um,
come on,
but I will just take the stumble.
Okay.
come on. Okay.
Armor.
If I kill the rat ogre, that'd be nice.
9 is enough with mighty blows, so strain and injury. Just stunned.
Stunned. At least he's not moving. Just gonna take a step back and turn over.
Easy score here, AP.
I mean,
I
there
mean,
is. Yeah.
I have to get rid of large sharptooth, right?
Yeah. Which you could
That's-
easily do with Dave Retief, like blitz him out of the way and then just move.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking of doing it with Bulk Hogan actually.
Oh, yeah.
Get the block, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would want to get block out of it to kind of. So that's what I'll do. I'll declare a blitz with Bulk.
Yep.
3, 2 dice.
Yep.
Double skull.
Push.
Oh, that works too.
That's all you needed.
I
Push him.
push him to the 6, right?
Yep.
and then I can run along the outside.
Yeah, all you need to do is move.
You have to follow up.
Triple. You don't have to follow up.
I mean, he does if he doesn't want to dodge.
No, because I can go to the outside.
No,
Right?
you can move Triple H too.
Yeah, other way they're sitting
Yeah.
in this. Yeah,
I'm not going to follow up, and I'm just going to run it.
Yeah, well, he's not got the ball, but yeah, now you move. You've got to run it down. Yeah, that's the score.
Same deal.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's in.
Yeah, that's 9. All right.
All right, mark a touchdown for Dawn Michaels, please, AP.
Some really annoying music with the sound of a guy going, ah, 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 starts playing, and everyone gets behind the rat ogre and does a Congo line down the.
I'm glad
the
part of
center
that
field.
cut out for me.
That's because the
All right,
Zoom likes to hear the human voice and not random scream moaning or whatever it is that Shawn Michaels.
I know very well what Shawn Michaels' theme sounds like.
Yeah, okay, just making sure we're on the same page here. My
All right.
guys are doing it.
Okay,
I'm not
so
100% sure what that sound is meant to be.
AP, will you roll me a D3 for the heated seats?
I need to hit a 3, right?
No, 2 or a 3.
2+.
No, okay, and Lawson?
I need to hit a 3.
No, okay, no extra rerolls this turn. AP, you are setting up to kick off.
Yeah. I almost think I should have stopped short of the line and assembled an iron cage and tried to hold on to the ball for as long as possible. But here we go. Okay. Blitzer on the front, clan rat, thrower, and gutter runner in the pockets. I am ready. I just want you, James, to do a little bit of editing where
Yep.
you go back and you get a filter that does black and white and put it over Luss and going, this looks like it's going to be the first nil all draw. And insert it right after the touchdown.
Yeah, should have moved Deadblight over to that cage. I don't know why I didn't.
So I
Yeah, I'm
need to
set.
end my turn, right? Yes.
Yes, you do, yep.
Yes.
All right, where are you kicking it?
All right, well, you can get AP. Yep.
Directly in front of the Minotaur again.
Okay, deviate.
Not that that's ever worked out really poorly for me.
It's landing on the Minotaur. Okay, 2d6 for the kickoff event.
The Minotaur just falls over and dies.
5. It's a high kick, which gets, because there's already a player under the ball, so that can't be changed. So the Minotaur will catch it on a 5. No.
Good.
D8, see where the ball goes.
Okay.
Goes to 5, so now it's going to land onto Jed Benbane, who will catch on a 4. No, deviates again.
Go back to the Minotaur.
Oh, no, lands in
It's
front.
in front.
Okay, now your turn 2 starts, Lawson.
These basic linemen. All right, declare blitz with the or the Minotaur.
Yeah, he's good.
Go here. All right, try to pick up the ball.
3+.
3 move on, 3+ to pick up. I will use my reroll.
Okay. Got it.
Thank God. 1, 2, 3. All right. And I will end my turn.
All right. What do you got, AP? If that is your real name.
It is my real name. It's my legal name. I don't know why you're questioning it like that. It's such a weird thing to question. I honestly don't know whether I should just remain in formation and let him come for me again, or whether I should put a cage around him, keep him from moving around. It does always seem like fighting on his side of the board is a better plan in case the ball gets loose. And I kind of have a lot of freedom here. My
I
only
think you should
issue
mark
is
the Minotaur with Don Michaels.
audience. I'm explaining my plan to you. I'm not looking for Lawson's input. Just to be 100%.
Good, because I'm not giving you any good input for that one.
I'm gonna move Ratty Savage here, and then I will declare a blitz with the Gravemaker.
He's good.
Okay. Here, and
Why
let's
don't you
start
just put a
getting-
lineman next to him
I did just put
rather
a
than
lineman
wasting a
next to
player?
him. You're right. In the end, that probably isn't a bad plan.
Well, Lawson just said he
Put the
wasn't.
thrower over on the side.
Lawson just told you wasn't going to give you any good plans, though. So
I mean, I guess he serves as a safety here, but on offense, it was just weird.
Okay.
Okay.
okay,
That makes things pretty easy. Blitz with the Minotaur.
start your turn into a play.
All right, 1, 2 dice.
Got him.
I'll take both down. No, actually, no, I won't. Because I do have blocks, so I could do that to save the movement, but I don't think it's actually going to be mattering how much I move.
Right, armor roll. That is through armor. It's a +1 on the injury. Still miss a stun though. Are you going to move any further with him?
I do want to move further with them, actually. And thank you for reminding me.
No worries. I'm here for.
All right. That'll be 3 movement to there.
There you go. And now Don Michaels is marking the Minotaur as requested.
I didn't realize I was Don Michaels. I thought Don was the one over here for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Turnover.
AP, what do you got?
Great question. What do I got?
Would like to get the rat over off the field, but he doesn't get him again for turn 5. Hopefully by then I've thrown a touchdown to the Minotaur.
Throw a touchdown to the Minotaur. That certainly is a ambitious plan, to say the least. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. That's certainly a incredible play. Not very wise. Problem is
No
this jigsaw
clue.
puzzle has so many
Intricate pieces.
marks all up on it. It's very difficult to determine how to get it to go where I want it.
Well, I'm trying to figure out why you're trying to move the gutter runner first.
Great question. The answer is I wasn't. I was trying to see if I could get the blitzer to blitz your exposed ball carrier, but it would require 2 go for it, and that's a risk that I'm not willing to throw for quite yet.
Even with 2 rerolls?
To hit the ball carrier and then be inside of a pretty savage
If it
cage.
takes you 9 to get here,
it should only take me 8 to get there and 9 to get onto the ball. Right?
if you're making dodges, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you don't make any dodges, it'll take 9. I mean, with the rerolls, I guess you could make dodges. It would require 4 pluses the way you're doing it.
And despite all your rage, you'd still just be a rat in a cage.
Exactly.
There you go, Foehammer.
This guy. You the one I'm looking for. All right. I think we gotta take this thing off to 3, 4.
Okay.
I'm here and declare a blitz with Bulk Hogan onto
Choose Fergal.
Stress. Yeah.
2 dice.
You die.
Got him.
Okay.
Do you want to drop him on the spot or do you want to push him?
It's a great question. I absolutely want to push him here.
Okay. Follow up.
Get in there and do the block. Armor break.
It's not enough. You're a 9.
Okay. What is Ratista on Narvos?
It
It's
would
not
be
2 down.
no 2 down. Yep.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
and actually, I think it'd be 1 die because he got 1 assist. Yeah, 1
No,
assist.
why did it be 1 die? Sorry, yeah, you're right.
1 die, but you don't
Thinking
have
of
a
it.
block.
Thinking of a plan where Don Michaels dodges out to assist Andrew the Large on Bearbane.
Yep.
So Bearbane's currently 1 because
Yeah.
assist, right?
Yep.
So if I dodge out correctly,
2 plus. Good.
and then Andrew blocks Bearbane,
2 dice.
Double skull.
I'll push you here, and I will follow up.
Armor. That is through. Injury. That is a KO. And then you've also got 2 dice down, 2 dice up now with Ratista on to have a soul breaker.
Might
Still,
be trying to throw it to the Minotaur after all.
Sorry?
I still only, even with
It's 2 dice. I said it's 2.
2 up.
Two-
'cause
two
you got
up.
2 assists to
Yeah,
1.
2 up.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said 2 die down.
No, sorry, 2 up.
Ah, I see. 2 up. Yes, I will go on Narvos.
Got him.
Yeah, I'll take
Has
that
to go there.
POW.
This is with Ratista.
Yeah, I'm thinking getting away from the Minotaur theoretically is a good plan.
Puts 1 more marker on the ball.
Yeah, let's do it.
Armor. Insufficient.
I am just worried about this Minotaur running wild, but I feel like I've done
Right, so everyone
what I
moved.
can to intercept the ball and threaten the carrier, and we've got
All right.
something like a reverse cage.
Awesome.
Did I need to mark anything during this turn?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
I'm hitting end turn.
Stand you up. Stand you up. I would love for that to work, but it's not going to. Ball carrier is going to block bulk 2 dice.
Got him.
All right, I'm not following up.
Armor.
Can I finally get something to go my way
Yes.
with these?
Injury.
Can I finally get something to go my way with this? I mean,
Oh, KO.
at least it's out the field. Journeyman will block Ratista.
Oh, wow. What a conundrum.
I will use my coach reroll.
Oh, it's a big call. Paid off.
I will follow up.
Armor.
This would be a nice one to make.
You.
All right, I'm going to blitz with Steady Speaker.
Yep. Yes, you are.
All right. 1, 2, onto Dawn.
It will be three
With one
dice.
assist,
Three
it's
dice.
6 to 3, so 2.
6 to 2.
6 to 3 because he's got an assist. Oh, actually, he's marked, so that
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
that's what I meant. He's off.
All
You
right.
follow.
I have to
Okay.
follow up.
All right, and injury.
No mighty blow because it's crowd.
Oh, but still seriously
He
hurt.
is out next game, unless you
Well,
still have one
oh,
more apothecary,
apothecary.
You
right?
do, yep. So roll the D4. D6, sorry, get a 4+.
It's a casualty for.
It's not a casualty. No, because it's
Can I
caused by the
use one of
crowd.
my rerolls.
Oh, it's not.
It's not a reroll. Not a roll you can reroll.
Okay.
So you got to
Yeah,
mark.
a roll you can-
You already used your coach reroll, yeah.
Yeah, you need to mark a 11 injury. So go do an injury AP for Dawn Michaels, and it's an 11.
All right, all these guys stood up, so that will also. I mean, I blitzed, so I could move again, but that's the 4+ dodge out.
Now, Don Michaels has regeneration at the end of the match, right? Because of my...
He does. In fact, you actually roll it. You roll it at the end of the drive normally. So you roll it now because it's effectively it's a 4+ to regenerate.
Is that a skill AP has?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So yeah, so he's actually back in reserves. So you can actually. I need to go and delete the injury now. Give me a second.
If he hits on it, he can delete it
Oh, can he?
because I deleted the casualty for a minute.
Okay, cool. Well, you can,
Remove injury. Yes.
there you go.
Sure. There it is.
That is also
I
the
don't
end of
see
my
a
turn.
casualty from you, though.
It wasn't a
I
casualty. It was caused by the crowd.
Ah, I see. I
Yep.
see. I see.
All right, your turn, AP.
Still off for the
Yeah.
rest of the game.
You could blitz the Minotaur off the field.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
It'd be a go for it though.
I mean, if the Minotaur dies, I'm definitely in the mercenary. And at that point, that's 300k. I'd lost this match.
Trying to think of how I want to get my hands on this ball. That's the real key.
Don't think you can get a 2-die anywhere. I mean, without taking some big dodge with Andrew.
Unnatural plays.
Unnatural plays is kind of what I do. I'm thinking about getting to here and throwing a block blitz on Narvos.
Safe pair of hands means I can just say I'm putting the ball here when I go down, right?
Oh yeah, when you go
Let's
down.
start.
Yeah, but it can't be on an occupied square though.
Ratista's going to come up, and then we are going to do Gravemaker Blitz onto Narvos.
Before you do, I'm just working something out.
Okay.
Okay, no, disregard. I was trying to wait if there was a way to chain push the ball carrier off the field, but no, it would be too convoluted.
Oh, sorry. We'll remember those.
Okay, no worries.
Both down
We'll
and
come
push.
back to that
Yeah,
just
so
in case.
so it's the he's good.
Okay, I am up. I do it.
So you're taking a push, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much.
So which
Where
space?
do I want to push you? I think I want to push you here,
Okay,
just in case.
and then your second attack is going to be, I think it's 2 dice again. Yep,
That's why I chose him.
and he goes. So he has to go there. You have to follow up.
Yep.
Armor? No.
Not even with the mightiest of blows, I should think.
Uh,
Okay, this opens up a couple more options here. I'm thinking Andrew the Large onto Lars.
Be 1 dice. You've got an
Even with-
assist.
Even with
'Cause you're-
Ratty?
But you've got the Minotaur in
got
behind you
an
as well.
assist from Minotaur.
And Ratty.
These two are marking, so they don't count.
Yeah.
So we each got 1 assist, so we'd be both at 4. Both of these guys, both of these would be.
Well, I could alter that up by moving.
And you already
the thrower
you stood up
first.
Ratista, so he can't. He would be the only one that could get 2 die, but you stood him up.
I can move my thrower though. I can move
Oh, where's your
to
thrower?
give me.
Yeah, you can move him up to one of these spots.
And now I'll do 2 dice onto Lars.
Yep. Got him.
Take the POW. I will follow up.
Armor? Not enough.
Does anyone not move? Yes. Did Ratty move? Does anyone remember?
Yeah, he moved in to create the an early opportunity, I think.
Yeah, all your guys moved
We're sure? Okay.
because
I
Ratista
will
stood up.
believe you.
You blitzed with the Gravemaker. You came in behind him. Actually, maybe.
No, Ray didn't move because there was that gap in the middle there that was there from the start. Ray was also moving in to try and create
You don't have a
3
blitz,
dice.
but you can kind of.
I'm not thinking of a blitz. I'm thinking of a safety. I want to build some space in case this ball carrier gets loose.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I've got it caged in with 3 guys, but you're going to use the Minotaur to blitz somebody, right?
Yeah.
I need
Yes,
someone
that's
in
the
the
plan.
backfield to start catching. I guess the alternate thing would be if I sacrificed somebody to the Minotaur right here.
You could
and
move him
then-
there.
But then you'd still be able to blitz someone else. Yeah,
I
I
would
want to
have to
get
hit
somebody
him without
in
dodging,
the
yeah.
backfield.
If
I
you
wanna
move him
get
here, I would
into
have
there.
to use the Minotaur to hit him.
It's 6 so far.
Yep.
7. We'll just get out here in order to form some sort of backfield shield against any bullshit that you've got.
All right, what's am I
in
looking
my
at?
turn?
Okay, got 2 turns. So I'd have to get to the ball to here, at least.
Unless you throw.
I still have to get someone to this line.
By the end of this turn,
See
is what he's
Minotaur
saying.
right there.
The
That's a
Minotaur
real
would have to move up
Grimdark
here.
James play. Last turn play by Grimdark James. He's like, all I gotta do is hit 3 6+s and 2 5+s, and then just bam, 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 bam. And he's like, oh, wow, draw.
right.
How did that happen, guys?
That was definitely I think the Jarl's play against Spoon last season was the 6+ throw with a 6+ catch to tie the match up in the final turn and did it. Yeah.
I was really trying to talk you into having Ratty here because I had a play if I could block the Minotaur here to get
Yeah,
a
but I didn't
blitz
want
with-
you to block the Minotaur in. That's exactly what I said. Is if I let the Minotaur block for free, you will blitz to someone else, which is not what I want.
Yeah, the idea would have been to have the Minotaur hit him
Right, and
here.
you're gonna blitz with the ball carrier and walk
And
the
then
ball
blitz,
carrier
yeah.
out. That's not what I want to have happen. Lawson, you weren't gonna.
I mean, still would have had to make some dodges.
You could
but it
talk
would've
me
been
in a
fun.
bad place, but not that one. Not that specific play.
All righty. I will stand up Lars.
He is both marked and marking so many players.
I will blitz with the Minotaur.
Wow, everyone here is shocked.
'Cause I still have a play.
That would have been the moment to have rolled a 1, though.
All right. It's 2 dice because it's 6-3. I will actually really like the push here, so I will
It's a chain push.
push him onto Andrew. So Andrew will go there.
Suddenly, I'm really glad that I
Sorry.
have a guy in the back.
Now you've
And
got
then
3
I will make
dice.
the follow up.
It's a 3 dice now, I believe.
These are both marked.
Oh,
By
sorry,
the
right.
rat
Yeah,
ogre.
sorry, yeah.
I will take that. You'll go down there.
Yeah.
I'll
Armor.
go here.
That is through without mighty blow, so +1 on the mighty blow injury.
Could really use a good one here.
He is KO'd.
All right, I'll take it. Stand you up. I got a 1 die with Faragor,
Okay.
which I am really desperate for.
Hey, you got him.
All right, I will follow up.
Armor.
I don't have Mighty Blow on this one, but I would like to make that.
Nope.
Okay. Oh. And would come down to some 1 die blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because you're gonna have to. It's gonna happen anyway, so make sure you use your blitz on it. All right, end turn.
All right, AP. You got
Hope
one
you roll
turn.
the skull.
1 turn to try and save this. You got 2 rerolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the killer part right here. I
What's
mean, he can
your
only use
strength?
1 on a block, so
Yeah.
Okay, so
got to
I
both down.
definitely
those
want to
two.
get myself a partner. So Andrew the Large dodge out.
Yep. Will be a 3+ the dodge out. He's good.
5,
Okay.
6, 7. Then blitz with Ratty.
A skull would be beautiful, right?
2
here,
dice.
but kinda-
2 dice.
Would you like to reroll that or take that result?
I think I probably want to re-roll it, right?
I don't think it
Statistically,
matters. I
it's-
think that beats me anyway.
You think so?
I mean, you push me to the sideline. I have to make a 5+ dodge, a 4+ dodge, a 3+
Yeah,
dodge.
but you're going to bring the Minotaur.
And I have no rerolls. I mean,
You got a pro.
sure. I do have pro. But I still think making all those dodges is. I mean, he's got the 2 rerolls. He can, if he uses it and he gets double skulls, he's making it easier for me. He just rolled double 3s, so maybe if he rolls double 1s, that works for me too.
Or double 3s or 4s.
I personally would take it because it makes me make a lot of difficult rolls and you don't risk the double skulls.
And what are the odds of getting 2 sets of double skulls?
It's a 1 in 36 that it
can only reroll
it
once,
gets worse.
so.
I know, but I'm referencing last
Yeah.
match.
Well, I mean, I'll
got
definitely, if you say that and you get double skulls, I will definitely clip that part and replay in black and white afterwards.
I will push you.
Okay.
And follow up, and then I will dodge out with Triple H. Which is also a 3.
Yep.
And then I think what I want to do is get him in a position to keep other blockers from easily accessing, right?
Yep. Are you going to try and set Minotaur up?
I
Minotaur
don't
to get right
think
over?
so, right? Like, that's
It's a
insane.
4+.
I mean, it's a 4+ the situation gets better or it stays the same because he's not marking them right now.
I don't think any of them are mattering, to be honest. But
Yeah.
Wait. You're right. I can't declare blitz. Sure. You know what? I'll try standing him up.
He
He's
stands
just gonna
up.
Get the shit kicked out of
There
me.
you go.
Yeah.
you want to dodge
That
out?
is my turn. You want to dodge
After
out?
moving.
All right,
Well,
Lawson.
All right.
It's time for some genius moves.
Let's make it happen, Lawson.
I do have pro, so there's that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to block in. Doesn't help me if I hit him. I had to hit him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it to hit Andrew. It's all 1 die blocks here. Those don't matter.
You could dodge out.
Marking the Minotaur would have made this a lot harder, so thank you for not doing that. Declare Blitz at the Minotaur.
He's good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go for it to hit Andrew.
He's good. 2 dice.
All right.
3 dice. 2 dice. Sorry. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it's 3 strengths. So I do have. I guess I'll push.
Sure, you don't want to take that player down?
I might still go down. Got to roll another brush.
He does go down.
That's the game.
I'm gonna roll on him.
Is-
AP. No. And that is the final whistle blows. All right. Let's or can someone bring the I can't bring the players back, so someone else has to bring the players back.
I hit reset player, so it doesn't seem to have done
Yeah,
anything.
it's in slow-mo mode.
It's just loading. I've hit end of match on here, so you have to do that too, AP. On tour play.
Where do I see end of match?
Down the bottom, the edit button, like we're adding
the
something.
edit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Even though
Yes,
I
I
feel
see.
like there should be an end of
Finish.
match button
Yeah.
where the start match button is.
All right, cool. So we will move on to all the important stuff.
Because
So let's start off with determine outcome, record winnings. So the final fan factor was total of 5, so it's 25k each, plus 10k for AP. So first off, AP, would you like to take
80.
an additional 10k, or would you like to take a +2 on a roll to get a sponsor?
What will my sponsor roll end up looking like?
You have +3 for the win, +2 for casualties, +1 for touchdown. So you're currently at +6.
10K.
And I need to hit what on a what?
You would need to hit 20 on a D16
So I need a 14, 15, or 16.
right now, or it would be a 12 plus if you take your +2.
I just rolled from my corporate, so
Yeah,
I got
saw that. I got
D3 times 10,000.
the
So I
10,000.
got
Sure,
10,000.
let's try
to an even
looking for a
100.
sponsor.
That's enough.
Oh, got it.
Okay, so AP gets a sponsor. So what that'll mean is from next game onwards, you gain an additional D3 times 10,000 copper per game. But we got to roll a dice to see whether one of your players offends the sponsor. On a 1, they do, and that player misses a game, having to do like community work to make the sponsor happy again. All right, so that is we've done the winnings. Dedicated
for
fans,
AP, which
so,
I think he automatically makes anyway.
yeah, you can't. So just roll a D6 AP. Each of you just roll a D6 and record the result.
I just hit
in tour
auto
play.
roll on the
Oh yeah. Also put 3 into the dedicated fans on tour play.
I rolled a 6 on tour play for those wondering.
Okay.
All right.
right.
Pending improvements.
So we'll start off with AP as the home player. So which player would you like to give an improvement to? Oh, first off, AP, make a actually when the draft occurs before this, doesn't it? It does,
Yes,
yeah.
it occurs before this.
So AP, make me a management roll to see what influence you have on the draft.
Pretty good.
You know, is it not a -1 for you, is it?
No, it's a +1.
Okay, great. Then it means that none of your
My
players can be
management's
drafted. Lawson,
Great.
make a management roll.
My management's also a +1, so it's a 10.
Okay, once again, no players can be drafted this game. All right, AP, a training roll to see how well you you train the team. What's your training modifier, AP?
0.
0.
I have
Okay.
0 and everything.
So
and
you
1 in.
you can pick the result of the first dice that determines
Okay.
high or low table.
Sure.
So which player would you like to give a new skill to?
I think Andrew the Large did a pretty good job tonight.
Okay, he is a line rat, so he can have general skills.
Whatever locks me into block.
Okay.
That's what I want.
Cool. So just roll 1d6. I'll tell you what you get from that table then. He gets fend.
Nah, honestly, could be worse.
Yep. And Lawson, make your training roll.
I'm giving a primary to my protege,
Okay. Which
so
means
I'm just going to give
pick a
him
skill.
leader
Okay.
because he's the human thrower.
So,
Yeah, put it in tour play. It'll just be random though, right?
yeah, and then we'll fix up afterwards. Okay, now Lawson, you had to play a die. So
I'd actually like to interrupt that.
Yep. Would you like to use your ability to keep?
I want to try to bring the rat ogre back. Actually, you might
Okay.
think this is weird, audience at home, but I still get the XP for killing him, and now I want to bring him back so that Lawson's opponents have to face the rat ogre in the future. We call that a genius move.
Cool. So once the team's right, David Lawson, I will revive your rat ogre in the.
Well, I think I have to roll, don't I?
I don't think so. No, I thought it was just. Is he
my
only,
feet from medical
Choose one player, I
school.
believe.
he's only
He's
mostly
only
dead?
mostly dead. Yes, you remove that casually. Yep. So Rents is going to go down on the field, go over the rat ogre, and he's going to let his Skaven perform a ceremony of the Great Horned Rat, and then he's going to perform his ceremony where he holds his staff up, and the two dice begin rolling just like they do in Blood Bowl when you're getting ready to make it. It even makes the same noise too. It's like as I bring him back from the dead.
What do you want AP to do on tour play for the sponsor?
I'll add the sponsor in. So just decline it, and I'll add it manually afterwards.
All right, that's it for tour
Cool.
play.
Who is my sponsor, by the way?
I'll pick one from the book. So I
Very well.
a couple of people have sponsors. I need to give them out. Well, I mean, who did you invoke at the start today?
Nesting Housing Consortium.
There you go. They can be your ongoing sponsor. Importantly, AP, would you like to try and retain this stadium as a residency stadium?
What is involved in that?
I will tell you. It's just a dice roll, basically. You either pass or fail. So becoming a resident means you need to roll. Okay, so you won is +1. You have an ongoing sponsorship, which is +1, so it's 2. So you're rolling a d6 +2, and you basically need to get a 6 or higher.
What is the benefit I get?
Which means that any game you can choose to have the stadium with the when you're at home to have with the luxury seating.
And what does that get me?
Well, that's the one where you get the re-rolls on when you roll.
Ah,
the
but
D3.
then both sides get
Both
that,
sides,
right?
yeah, both sides. All stadium features affect both sides equally.
I see. You know what? I just want to imagine that we can get this stadium, and that's why I know after this incredibly fucko match that this is going to come up as a 6, James. It's just going to do this for me. No.
Come up with 1.
Yeah, gave him safe pass. So
All right. So
I am hiring a dark elf.
you're gonna hire a dark elf? Okay, cool.
So you still have to add in the 10K for me after.
Yep. I'll let you know
I'll
when
be
that's
at
done.
25,000 after that. After I buy the
You know
dark
what?
elf.
I'm even going to do that right now for you, Lost, because that's the kind of guy that I am. Just go and add in.
Sorry. Did my dedicated fans go up to 2?
So what I got to roll for hiring?
It did go up to 2, yes. I get to roll a management roll.
I rolled a 6, so he has a loner next
Loaner
game.
loaner for the next game. That's it.
I get 7 experience points.
Let me double check. Let's go to the Excel
I
sheet.
get 1 of everything.
So you
I
I
played,
got
you
2.
won.
I got a casualty and a
Except for
play.
intercept.
0, you touchdown, casualty, completion, kill. Yep, that adds up to 7. You didn't get everything. You didn't get interception.
I said
Oh.
everything, and then
Oh,
I
sorry.
added later, but interception. Listen, this league has never had an interception. I don't even think it's had a pass where
did
an
in the Dungeon
interception was
Bowl.
possible.
No, that
I had
happened.
deflection in the Dungeon Bowl.
Yeah.
That was the closest we came.
In the game.
No, we did have one in Dungeon Bowl.
Yeah, an interception Dungeon Bowl, and we had a deflection in the Wood Elves match this week against Fohammer, but it was not converted to an interception.
Surprised we haven't
I
had
don't know
any
if
in
you
the
know
NPC games.
I didn't really watch the Dungeon Bowl.
That's all right.
I had no.
I
skin in
told
the
you what
game.
happened. You said ill.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Hammer gave someone else.
Don't be. Well, first off, don't be friends with Lawson ever. He'll fucking spoil every goddamn match that he's in.
You told me you
I'll
weren't
be
gonna
like-
watch it.
I'll be like, no, but then you spoiled
didn't
your
spoil
own
it until
match
you
this
said.
week. You spoiled your match this week. I was like, I'm
I
gonna
did not
watch it.
tell you
And-
anything that hadn't already happened.
And
as you
Lawson
were
went,
telling
oh man, well, this and that happened. And I go, what the fuck, man?
me. You
Do we-
said you were at halftime. There was already a Valkyrie in the death box by then.
Don't be friends with Lawson.
Do
That's
we
what I'm
need to
saying.
put Lawson in a room with Henley and
Fui, yo.
it'd be like putting a portable hole inside a bag of holding air.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna take another +1 to management, by the way, jumping my management to 2.
Okay.
Because I really, James, and I can't say this enough, I really don't want to see anyone get drafted.
Okay.
I really don't want to see anyone get drafted.
Yeah, you know, as well double ones.
You know what? And you could also fuck off.
Have
Why are you
watched,
gonna put that curse on me, James? Why are you gonna do that to
have you
me?
watched? Have you watched Omar's game yet?
Yes, I watched.
Yeah, where his
Omar's game.
first 2 rolls were double ones.
Yeah, well, you know what? I've been there. I've literally been there last week with a skull.
Oh,
What do
that's
you
true.
want from me?
That's it. All right, so Rince and Ioira both find themselves back in the interview studio.
Just to be clear,
Yep.
Rince is like finishing up some sort of meal that has tons of garlic and medicinal herbs that are good for blood pressure. He's also got like a cold compress around his neck. He looks like he was on the field.
Rince, great game. It was fast teams. I expected a higher score, but you both managed to have that perfect mix of attack and defense, and you just managed to get that one quick score through. So, how do you feel about the game coming off the win?
I think that this is a great game. My respect for Ioira has really grown as a result of this game. There were no bullshit fouls. There were no mercenaries that were truly against the rules. We played the game the way it was meant to, and her Minotaur tripped at the last second. I've been there. I've been in this exact situation, so I feel for you, Ioira. The dice were not kind to you at the last second.
And Ioira, I thought for all money that your Rat Ogre looked dead, but I saw him walking off the field at the end there. Was he just faking it?
I don't know what happened. I thought he was dead as well. I turned around and was walking up to me. So
Did you miss the massive ceremony we held bringing him back to life using the power of Nuffle? My whole team surrounded him and said prayers. I used my staff.
It might have been while
I
Meek
must
was,
have been talking to the
Meek-
thrower at the time.
or when Meek was on the field doing the post-game interviews with the
All right.
players.
Goes very pale. Starts sweating.
If you did something, Rich, thank you.
Yeah.
My name's Rince.
Okay.
Rich Skaven Rider, yes.
Is that respect going down now, Rince?
No,
I'm
this
never
is
going to say Rince's
Lawson.
name right. It's the second
This
time
is
I've done
Lawson,
that.
not Ioira.
Okay.
And that's why I'm
No,
going
that-
to let it slide.
Ioira's never going to say your name right.
That's fine, because
He called you Orc Rider last year.
Well, there was obviously some mutual team respect because I did see the 2 living Rat Ogres exchanging jerseys at the end of the match. So
They wear jerseys? They exchanged loincloths? That's what they got for me.
that's it. Yeah. Whatever
That's
their
what
They've
official
got
uniform was.
sashes.
Yeah.
They have sashes. They just traded sashes.
They traded helmets, I'll say that.
All right. Well, another Brew Bowl match done. Thank you both for joining me in the Cabalvin studio today. And audience, we will see you for the next match. And back out of character, how are we feeling, AP? How's your blood pressure? Do you need to be asking down?
I'm gonna check it after this match for real. How much did we make off of this battle?
So it was 25k was the base winnings plus 10k for your score.
$35K. It's
Yeah.
not that much.
Does he get anything for the sponsor money?
Not in
yet,
not
or
in the
no?
game that he
Not
gets it.
until the
No.
future.
Okay.
Let me rephrase that. Sorry, you can choose when you get a sponsor. You can choose to take a one-time sponsorship or an ongoing sponsorship. So if you take a one-time sponsorship, you get a
This
payment
makes
right
sense.
now, which I think is just the same D3 times 10,000. So you can either take D3 times 10,000 now or D3 times 10,000. No, sorry, it's D6 times 10,000 now or D3 times 10,000 every game from now on.
Oh, because he's got
I want to expand my roster.
So do you
I
want to
want to use
take the one time instead?
50,000 that I have to buy another Skaven lineman, just so that I'm not totally screwed mid game.
Okay, but are you keeping the ongoing sponsor, or you want a one time then?
And I am keeping the ongoing sponsor.
Okay,
I don't need it to make this deal.
Cool.
I have
no worries.
exactly 50,000.
All right.
Okay, so I'll be at 840 once you revive.
I just don't know if I need to make any rolls under the new rules.
Yeah, you do. You need to make a management roll to see how that new player, if they come in with any drawbacks.
Is that before or after?
I would say it's before, because I would say XP
Okay.
happens between games.
So it's just +1.
Yep.
But that's a 10.
Okay, cool. So he will come in. That's actually better, I think. Let me double check what it was again when I made this.
Does that give him pro? For next time? Or do you
Uh,
hire someone with an upgrade?
play. Yeah, he gains one game of pro.
Very well. I'll have to come up with a name a name and a stage name. All of my players have real names, but we also use stage names to protect their identities after the league is over.
All right, yeah. So any final thoughts from you guys?
Fighting Lawson is horrifying. I hate facing him in Blood Bowl.
Oh, I mean, this
It's
is
the worst.
This is the last time until the finals.
Him going, at the last second, because I moved.
I love these two rerolls.
The guy away.
Never got used that second half.
When I moved my guy away, and he goes, "Oh, that made it really easy for my."
It did actually.
My Minotaur,
if-
but the way he said it was so dickish.
I mean, look, it worked
I
out
didn't
for
intend it to be that way. I'm just saying, you putting him there was probably one of the worst places to
Yeah,
put him.
probably wasn't a great move now that you mention it, but at the time, I'm working with one brain cell here. It's been a long fucking game.
It worked out for you in the end, but I would have taken the re-roll on that double push, because
I would not have. I was honest when I said I would not have
all right.
rerolled that.
Because even if both down would have meant he wouldn't have had the movement to get up and get the ball into the end zone. But it worked out for you in the end, so it's moot.
Because I would have rolled double skulls if I rerolled that. So
all right, gentlemen, thank you for joining me once again for some Blood Bowl, for the Brew Bowl, and to the audience as well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out all of Lawson and AP's stuff on the interwebs, mostly on AP's Discord. But I think, Lawson, you've also got a Twitch channel too, don't you? We talked about last game. Do you Twitch, or do you
I
just
have
put it
the
yourself on
YouTube
YouTube?
channel.
The YouTube channel, okay.
it has the Cyberpunk red, but that's all it's got right now.
What's it? I think you heard it from Lawson last time. He's planning something new. So watch this space. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we will see you next time.